Hello and welcome to Newsroom series on Channels Television. I'm Ayotunde Balugum. Today our focus is on the South-South region. But first, here's our top stories. The federal government has withdrawn its criminal complaint against Ms. Comfort Emerson, accused of unruly behavior aboard an Ibom Air flight, and reduced the flight ban on Fuji music star Wasiu Ayinde Marshall, popularly known as Kwam1. Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Mr. Festus Keyamo, in a press statement, said the decision was made after consultations with stakeholders in the aviation sector. He explained that the resolutions came after reviewing the incidents, considering appeals from well-meaning individuals and the remorse shown by those involved, adding that Ibom Air had agreed to withdraw its complaint against Ms. Emerson, who was arrested over the August the 10th incident. Part of the statement reads, quote, "I have also conferred with the leadership of the Airline Operators of Nigeria, AON, and have appealed to them to lift the lifetime flying ban imposed on her, to which they agreed." End quote. Regarding Wasiu Ayinde Marshall, the minister said, quote, "The NCAA is to reduce his flight ban to a 1-month period. FAN will also work with the music star with a view to engaging him as an ambassador for proper airport security protocol going forward." Having publicly demonstrated penitence, the NCAA is also to withdraw its criminal complaints against Kwam1, earlier lodged with the police. End quote. Now, the NCAA has also been directed to reinstate the licenses of Captain Olurati Oguye and First Officer Ivan Oloba of ValueJet after the same 1-month ban, once they have completed mandatory professional reappraisal. From historic foundations to a modern knowledge hub, the Cross River State Library is turning a new page as Vice President Kashim Shettima, together with Governor Basi Otu, commissioned the remodeled and digitalized ultra-modern library in Calabar, the Cross River State capital. During the commissioning ceremony, the Vice President commended the Governor for the remodeling and says it marked a major milestone in the state's educational and infrastructural growth, breathing new life into a facility that had suffered decades of neglect.
Built on the site of the former Brixfield Prison, which serves as Nigeria's first maximum security facility in 1890, the library carries a deep historical legacy. After the prison's destruction during the Nigerian Civil War, only fragments of its walls are remaining, now forming part of the library's perimeter. The construction started in the late 1970s, with successive administrations pushing the project forward. The library was officially opened in April 1989 under Governor Clement Ibre, boasting modern facilities at the time. But over the years, maintenance of the facility continued to decline. By 2019, the once proud buildings standing in ruins with broken windows, leaking roofs, outdated books, and overgrown grounds. When Governor Otu assumed office in 2023, he marked the library renovation as top priority, as well as promised to digitize the facility in order to serve the 21st century learning hub.
We're very happy in the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for giving us this and many more to come. As a matter of fact, he had promised 2 more, so this is 1. I want to assure you that all this is going to be to good use. And you're going to see what Cross River State is going to be in the near future. We have said we are not just building a sub-national economy that will save Cross River State in the country, particularly in terms of food security and other areas and sectors. And of course, all the thematic sectors that we are engaging at the moment.
Let's go. The Vice President is officially commissioning the library for public use. For the Vice President, the rebirth of the Cross River State Library is more than a construction, it's a success story. From a colonial prison to a beacon of knowledge, the Cross River State Library is now standing as a bridge between history and modernity, becoming a renewed cultural landmark in Calabar's civic life.
In Delta, the state government has reaffirmed its commitment to fairness, equity and balanced development across all parts of the state. Commissioner for Works, Rural Roads and Public Information, Charles Anyagu, reeled out Governor Sheriff Oborewori's More agenda, which insists that all 25 local government areas, 10 federal constituencies and 3 senatorial districts have all benefited and is still benefiting from. He made the remarks while responding to recent criticisms from some individuals of the Soko Nation during a press briefing in Asaba. He mentioned multi-billion-dollar road projects, bridges and public facilities in the area, including Southern Delta University, the College of Medical Sciences and the General Hospital in Ozoro. The state government also warned against indiscriminate dumping of refuse into drains and natural waterways, advising those in flood-prone areas to relocate before the floods arrive.
In the Soko Nation, the Oborowori administration have established the School of Health Technology in Ofrode. That is also done within these last 2 years. We have also awarded and completed the Olomoro Ibide Road, over 5 kilometers. We have also awarded the Ofrode Arade Road. We have awarded and completed the Otebo Street in Elu, also in Isoko Nation, specifically in Isoko North. We have also awarded Ideze Internal Road Phase 1 and Phase 2 in Isoko South. There are other 4 strategic roads that we have also awarded in Isoko South that links a number of communities in Isoko South.
Minister of Regional Development Abubakar Momo has hailed the transformative impact of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, in the past 2 years. Speaking during an interactive meeting with the management and staff of the commission in Port Harcourt, Mr. Momo urged the interventionist agency to sustain the tempo of development, saying the NDDC is pivotal in President Bola Tinubu's regional development agenda.
Please, may we rise as we receive the honorable
The Minister of Regional Development, Abubakar Momo, continues his working visit to the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. In Port Harcourt, the River State capital, the minister met with the staff of the commission with the mission of reviewing the agency's performance in various developmental projects in the region, as well as encouraging staff to do more.
A lot have happened in the NDDC in terms of infrastructural growth and development of the Niger Delta region. So I have to thank you and commend steadfastness and your diligence to see that we deliver on promise.
The NDDC Managing Director, Dr. Samuel Obuku, together with other executive directors, explained that the current board is working hard to give hope to residents of the oil-rich Niger Delta.
We are apostles of the renewed hope. So as we are all here, we are all ambassadors of the renewed hope. So we are committed to transmitting our ideas and vision into reality. And that commitment is what we hold to our chest to ensure that the renewed hope of Mr. President becomes very, very successful.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Regional Development, Mrs. Mary Ogbe, praised the good relationship between management and staff.
We have been directed by the President that promotion should be based on performance. And so I encourage you all to perform well. And of course, whoever is supervising you will be objective to assess you well. The other thing is the issue of digitalization. We're all expected to be computer literate now.
For the minister, the successes recorded by the NDDC in the past 2 years must be sustained.
The success of NDDC is the success of the ministry, because NDDC is a pivotal organization within the Ministry of Regional Development. And we will not take it lightly to see that things are not well done.
The NDDC management expressed hope that this meeting will inspire staff to work harder, turning development policies into visible projects for the Niger Delta region.
The River State government has unveiled a coordinated plan to fight malnutrition by strengthening health systems, boosting food production and increasing community participation. At the launch of Nutrition 774 Town Hall Stakeholders Forum in Port Harcourt, the Secretary to the River State Government, Professor Ibibia Worika, calls for urgent and united action on malnutrition.
This initiative is a bold, coordinated, and community-focused drive to tackle malnutrition at its roots. It unites government, communities, and partners under a single framework with clear priorities, reliable data, sustainable financing, and a commitment to reaching every household. Our administration has backed this vision with concrete action, allocating 10.8% of the 2025 state budget to the health sector, establishing nutrition departments and dedicated budget lines in all line ministries, revitalizing healthcare facilities such as the Mother and Child Hospital and Dr. Peter Odele Cancer and Cardiovascular Diagnostic Center, expanding agricultural productivity through the Songhai Integrated Farm and the River State Cassava Processing Plant here in Oyibo.
In Akwa Ibom, Governor Umar Eno is continuing his grassroots empowerment project in the Uyo Federal Constituency. The event held at the Ibom Hall in Uyo, the state capital, with supporters attending from within and outside the constituency.
Traditional rulers, business owners, political leaders, youth and women groups from Uyo and other local government areas all gathered in their large numbers to witness the governor presenting his mid-term scorecard. The meeting also served as a platform for the residents to interact with their governor and submit their needs document for inclusion in the 2026 budget.
I know you will meet our needs. Our needs are very minimal, very minimal. Our needs are more to the rural communities, because here in the city, you have really done a lot. I only came to give you a document so that you hand it over back to us. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Other stakeholders commended Governor Eno for his inclusive and innovative leadership.
Your Excellency, our leader, you are leading Akwa Ibom State with unity and, of course, with love. And that has been clearly demonstrated in all the empowerment that you have given to your people today. The people of Uyo Federal Constituency is enjoying what the other 7 federal constituencies are enjoying today.
In line with his people-oriented governance, he disbursed cash and equipment to thousands of micro, small and medium-scale entrepreneurs.
In 2 years, we have done 116 projects in Uyo Federal Constituency, cutting across the 4 local government areas. There is no local government area in this state that does not have a project going on. Akwa Ibom State is #1 in human capital development. This Vice President was here and they gave us that status. So we are working with our young people, providing jobs for you, ensuring that you do not just go to school, but you become employer of labor.
The people of Uyo Federal Constituency also endorsed the governor and President Bola Tinubu as their sole candidates for the 2027 elections.
The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu, GCFR, the Governor of Abia State, Pastor Umar Basheno, and all candidates of APC from Uyo, Uran, Ibazikon for 2nd term. Those in favor say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. And so those earlier mentioned has been fully adopted.
The climax of the events is the presentation of multi-million naira checks, vehicles, and business equipment to beneficiaries.
Welcome back. Right now, the Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Information, Honorable Aniekan Umana, joins us from Uyo, the Akwa Ibom State capital, to discuss more about the state's development through the Arise agenda. Welcome to the program, Honorable Commissioner.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, so let's start off looking at road infrastructure. The Arise agenda promises improved connectivity. Commissioner, can you highlight specific road projects completed so far and how they are transforming movement and commerce across Akwa Ibom State?
Yes, thank you once again. Let me say to you that His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Omoyolo, came to governance prepared. He launched an audacious developmental agenda called the Arise Agenda. The Arise Agenda has 5 solid pillars of agriculture, that is agricultural revolution, rural development, infrastructure development and expansion, security management, and educational advancement. Beneath that are 17 focal areas that aggregates the gamut of the developmental elements within the SDGs. And the governor has been very focused in implementing this agenda. So what you asked about, roads, is one area that the administration is big in. I want to announce to you that the administration of His Excellency Governor Omoyolo in Akwa Ibom State, South Nigeria, is at the moment doing 770 kilometers plus roads in the state. This includes inherited roads and of course the ones that have been initiated by the administration. Several of them have been commissioned, some more are under various stages of completion, and the work is ongoing. There are more and more projects that are waiting to be awarded, and the whole idea is to ensure the interconnectivity within Akwa Ibom to be excellent. So far, you can link all 31 local government areas in this state seamlessly, and we are still counting.
All right, Honorable Commissioner, let's talk about education and scholarships. How is government ensuring these educational investments translate into long-term opportunities for the children of Akwa Ibom?
Yes, education is a major pillar of the Arise agenda, and it's approached in several ways. One of the ways is the educational infrastructure. And like you are showing in the visuals that I'm seeing, that's one in the several of our model primary schools. And what you are showing there is being replicated in the 31 local government areas as pilot schemes that will expand further into rural areas. These schools you are seeing can go from small universities in some places in this world because it has everything that is required of an educational institution. His Excellency, the Vice President of Nigeria, visited one, particularly the one you showed earlier, that's the CKS, and gave the administration thumbs up for the quality of infrastructure, the computer laboratories, the libraries, the classroom, the halls, the healthcare center, the dining facilities, including the teachers' quarters that's put in there to ensure that the head teachers and other relevant teachers within the primary school system live within the school system to take care of the children. We have ample playground. If you expand the video you have, you will see a huge field for recreational facility. With recreational facility, we see a gated and science community within the school system that makes learning fun and a pleasure. And if you look at the roof of the visual you are showing, you will see solar panels, meaning that these institutions have been equipped with solar panels and inverter electricity support structure alongside backup generator. This is what modern educational institutions should do like, and this is an example in the South and in fact the entirety of the country. This is just one way.
Now, and I want
when
to
you look at the human part, the free and compulsory education program of the administration of His Excellency Governor Mono is ongoing. So every child of Akwa Ibom, including those residents in Akwa Ibom, have access to education at no cost, no payment whatsoever. And that is what is driving educational numbers up.
Now, I was going to say that I hope this is actually a far-reaching and widespread in all the local or government areas, Honorable Commissioner. But let's move away from that and now talk about employment and skills. Yes,
it is far-reaching and it's spread across all the local government areas.
So let's talk about employment and skills now. Job creation is a key pillar of the agenda. What concrete results can you share on employment programs, vocational training, and even youth empowerment initiatives, even as we speak?
Yes, the administration is very big in youth empowerment and job creation. I must say this again to you. His Excellency Governor Mono is very particular about ensuring that our youth are efficiently and well engaged in various vocational skills, and they are also trained. We have in the state what is called the IBOM-led. In IBOM-led is IBOM Entrepreneurship Development Center. And in that location, youth are trained and empowered in various areas of human endeavor. And not just training, they are given money and follow through to ensure that they invest in the trade that they have chosen. There are those who have gotten empowerment of 800,000, 750,000, 500,000. Some have gotten 1 million, 1.2, 2, and culminating in 5 million for the MSME. Now, there is what we call the Traders Grant. So under this scheme, there's a 2 billion fund that's put in and is being spread across traders within all the 31 local government areas to empower verified traders who are in business. There's also the Farmers Grant, another 2 billion, that is being also shared to various traders and farmers, as I did say, so they benefit from this after verification.
Let's talk about security.
Fund, I'm coming. There's an MSME fund where people benefit up to 5 million naira per person for businesses located within their local government areas and localities. So they benefit from equipment and cash support. And then there's a system that follows through to ensure that these people actually invest and involved in what they have put forward and government is supporting them. So that is just one aspect. Then we have what is called the youth support scheme, unemployment scheme and business support scheme, where 5,000 youths are given some support every month. That will help start this development and so on. There's the digital youth training arm of it. We have what is also called the DASAC.
I wouldn't want us to lose track of
what and given stipends monthly.
Well said, Honorable Commissioner, and I'm sure you can go on and on and on, but let's now look at the issue of security. The Governor, Umar Eno, has already said that security is one of his main priorities for his administration, and is indeed crucial for development.
Yes, security is.
So what new strategies?
And I'll take it from you there very quickly, because we have what you don't have in other states. One,
so what can you tell us concerning the strategies and resources, please?
I am coming. His Excellency came prepared. He set up first the Minister of Internal Security and Waterways, and then appointed relevant people with knowledge, security knowledge, to man this ministry or department, if you like. And then he went on to make investment in security, from gunboats to protect the shoreline and the maritime borderlines of the state, and went on to invest in trucks and support vehicles and logistic support to ensure that the security system work together to keep the safe. He went further to form what is called a community watch. Under the community watch, We have a target of 4,500 that will come on board. The first 500 came on board, and more are being recruited in. And of course, they are docked in and are paid monthly salaries. They are supporting the security agencies in intelligence gathering within our communities. And that is why Akwa Ibom remains one of the safest states in the Federation of Nigeria.
Now, as we round off, very quickly, tell us about the hands-on leadership style of the governor. I mean, how does it impact the pace and quality of development? As we round off, very quickly, in about a few seconds.
Honestly, it has impacted very well because you have a very detailed governor, of course, with a very loaded private sector experience and a successful businessman. And within that is very deep humility. He sits through things. We have what is called the delivery system. Within the delivery system, His Excellency sets out 2 days every month. And then we go through every project of administration and look at the delivery timelines, look at whatever gaps are there, and then he sits through to give guidance to make that this thing happen. Tomorrow, for instance, the delivery system meetings will resume. And tomorrow's time will be actual field inspection of projects before coming back to now look at the paperwork. So we have a physical engagement with what is happening in various sites. And
I will leave it at that, Honorable Commissioner.
60 new ongoing projects, and
we're really out of time.
Going on right now.
We're really out of time, Honorable Commissioner, but thank you so much for your thoughts on the program Newsroom series. The Honorable Commissioner for Information in Akwa Ibom State, that's Anyekam Umana. We thank you so much for your time once again.
Well, thank you for having me.
And with that, we draw the curtain on the Newsroom series. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun.